I'm not going anywhere. Just keep screaming.
There should be no confusion, no questions about who wrote this, cause I hope it's my dopest. Sprinkle magic, hocus pocus. When I first started, things were looking blurry, now they're focused. And it was dark, now it's light all day, summer solstice. People tend to go on the same path, but I stayed off. Intensity's high, pressure is on like the playoffs. No need for the weekend, all you gotta do is read it. Check these lyrics as I feed it, get me all the confidence I needed. So just kick back, relax and listen to me. These are the deleted scenes. You ain't missing movies, this ain't who me, you can't fool me. I'm just sticking to the true me. Got goals in this game and I'll just keep on scoring like Wayne Rooney. Dreams ain't loony, you could say insanity's there. Could care less but my...
Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Daniel. I am an artist based out of the Boogie Down Bronx, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about the iPad Pro and the drawing app of my choice, which is Procreate. The iPad that I have is the 2018 iPad Pro 10.5 inch. This is my preferred size because it fits anywhere. I can put it in any of my two book bags. I have a book bag for school and I have a book bag that has art supplies, so I could just grab it and run outside my house and do whatever I want to do. So I could put it either or. And also the reason that I like it is because of the Apple Pencil. The Apple Pencil charges super fast. Like I plug it in and in 10 minutes it'll already be at least halfway charged if it's dead. Which honestly with me it almost never is. I always plug my Apple Pencil in the mornings before I even start my day, because I don't want to be like have my time delayed because I have to wait for my Apple Pencil to charge. Sometimes I even just leave it overnight on plugged in on my iPad. The reasons that I decided to get an iPad is because, first of all, I got tired of buying art supplies. Yes, that's a thing. If you guys buy paint, art pencils, you guys buy brushes, you buy books, you buy papers, you are spending a lot of money. And even though I still do that from time to time, like I have a lot of art supplies, I don't like to waste it that much. So if I do something on paper, let's say, it's got to be something that I'm really passionate about, or a project that I wanted to do for a while and I wanted to paint it, or I wanted to use markers. The second reason was because I got tired of cleaning up messes. Like, after you use paint, you're not just done. You have to go get water, clean up your table, make sure that your brushes are clean, because if you use acrylic paint, they mess up your brushes right away if you let them dry. So make sure you clean your brushes, guys. That's one of the big mistakes that people don't do. They'll say, I'll leave it for later, and then they'll mess up their brushes. The third reason is because I have access to every single color that I want. If I want an ultramarine blue and a burnt umber, I would have it already on my iPad, and then I could just change the hue and saturation without even having to mix. I could just go down on the sliders and it's a little bit easier. And the last reason that I got the iPad was because it's the easiest way to save and share your artwork. You could just transfer it to a Dropbox if you want to put it on any website, on your Twitter, on your website, or if you want to lay it out for Photoshop, you could just take it out, lay it out on a shirt, and then put it on your iPad, or do whatever you want with it. It's the easiest direct to garment device that I found, because it's like I finished my art and I could just transfer it. So sharing is made 1,000 times easier. You could just put it on Instagram if you want to, your art, right after you finish it. You don't have to transfer it from your computer to your iPad to your phone, you know? Now, it's time to talk about the app that I use the most. And the name of the app, for people that still don't know, is called Procreate. Procreate is an app that was developed for the iPad by artists, and it is awesome. It was developed in February of 2020, but it came out before that. You could have gotten it before that because it was on beta for like 2 years. And the official release date was when the iPad Procreate 5 came out. And the reason that I like to use Procreate is because I can import my Photoshop brushes, which is way too good. Like, it's awesome that they just let me import it with no problems. They created that program right there. Something that I was having trouble with Clip Studios was with the brushes. I didn't like the brushes on Clip Studio, and when Photoshop went to subscription model, I had to like switch to Clip Studio, and that was something that I really didn't like. I still have Photoshop, wink wink, but I only use it like for layouts and for thumbnails and stuff like that. The second reason that I got Procreate is because I don't notice the parallax. Sometimes on your computer, if you don't have a high-end computer, and let's say you have a display tablet or like a Wacom, you'll see the parallax, because if you don't have the proper computer, then your Photoshop will take up too much, and you just feel like something is off, and you could feel it like you could see it directly on the screen. On the iPad, how the Apple Pencil is made for the iPad, you can never you can't even, I don't even think that you could feel it when it's parallaxing or when it's delayed. The third reason that I got it is because of perspective tools. So it makes it easier to do things with it, like create a 3-point perspective, create a 4-point. Well, not, they don't have the 4-point, they have 2-point and 3-point and so on. But also they have the symmetry tool. They have many other tools that you could use to help you with your drawing. So if you're going from Photoshop and you have the warp and you don't know what you're gonna do, don't worry, Procreate has you covered. The fourth reason is because every stroke that you do on the iPad is recorded. So that means that if you draw something, you have an automatic time lapse at the end of the drawing that you can just export and put on YouTube, how I'm doing right now with this Joker drawing. And the last reason is because of it only costing $10. Yes, I said it right. $10. Do you guys realize that Clip Studio for the computer, you're able to buy it, but then on the iPad Pro, you have to pay monthly subscription? I'm really against that. Like, I really hate subscription-based models. So when I saw that Procreate only cost $10, I had to try it out. There was no, like, if I don't like it, I don't like it, but at least I tried it, 1, and 2, it only costs $10. It's like, it's yours just for the price of $10, and they're not even paying me to say that. But that's all that I got for you guys. If you guys have anything to ask, please ask in the description down below. But remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Peace, and I'm out.
Appearance, this ain't Vanity Fair. And as I manage my fears, I'm a man to be dead. And there ain't nothing gonna stop me, I just have to be clear. I stay scoring like Wayne Rooney. I got goals in this game, yeah. Up in the booth with Newton's finest. No puns.